Now, beginning with D, what computer key's name means erase?
Oh, delete.
Correct. Which men's cricket team won the 2021-22 Ashes?
Australia.
Australia.
Correct. The stage musical Ladies in Black features music by New Zealand singer Tim Who?
Rice.
Pass.
Finn.
Yeah.
The above-the-fold web design feature is inherited from which type of publication?
Magazine.
Pass.
Newspaper. A
close.
2021 film directed by Steven Spielberg is West Side what?
Story.
Correct. In World War I, the Battle of Passchendaele took place in which country?
France or Belgium.
Pass.
Belgium. What is the English title of the classic kids' book Pippi Longstraw?
Pippi Longstockings.
Pippi Longstocking. London's post office railway system had the rhyming name Mail what?
Rail.
Correct. The son of which Beatle topped the ARIA charts with the 90s hit Salt Water?
Julian Lennon.
John Lennon.
That's his son.
Binucleated cells are cells that contain how many nuclei?
Because they asked for whose son.
2.
Correct. Michael McCormack was deputy to Malcolm Turnbull. Which other Prime Minister? Scott Morrison is where we're going. You were close on some of them there. Claire, great start. $10,000. That's really good. Are you ready to meet the chaser?
Sure.
All right, we'll do that right after the break. Yeah, good man. What do you want to do with some money?
I want to take my grandparents on a holiday.
Where do you want to take them? Or does that depend how much money we get?
Depends on how much.
Yeah.
They like Melbourne, so Melbourne will come.
Wonderful. All right, Liam, let's get you some money. 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. You've seen how easy it is. Claire just did it. Your time, good luck, starts now. The four-letter name of what card game also means to break something suddenly?
Snap.
Correct. Most of London's water supply comes from the River Lee, and which other river?
Thames.
Correct. Which UK singer had the 60s hit You Don't Have to Say You Love Me?
Pass.
Dusty Springfield, New Plymouth and Invercargill are cities in which Antipodean country?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. The better to eat you with is a line from which classic fairy tale?
Little Red Riding Hood.
Snow White.
Little Red Riding Hood. A waltz referred to as Austria's unofficial national anthem is the blue what?
Danube.
Flag. Danube. Rick Mayall plays Lord Flashheart in which classic UK TV comedy franchise?
Blackadder.
Pass.
Blackadder. How many people compete in a typical arm wrestling match?
2.
Correct. Richard Dreyfuss plays a music teacher in the film Mr. Holland's what?
Opus.
Opus. The Albertosaurus is named for a province of which North American
Canada.
country?
Alberta.
Canada. Which world war began the same year former Prime Minister John Howard was born?
Pass.
World War II.
Second. Alexander Usyk has won world heavyweight titles in which sport?
Boxing.
After the buzzer, unfortunately. Liam, not too bad at all. $6,000. That's going to get you and your grandparents to Melbourne for sure. So, ready to meet the beast?
Ready.
Here he comes.
Good afternoon, Liam.
Good afternoon.
Well, you've learnt the most important rule of getting a tattoo. Never go first.
There is your money on the board. $6,000. Not bad for a minute's work here in the studio. Here comes your low offer.
1,500.
Or what about
Them for the ride too.
All right. 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Beck, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Wish you lots of luck. And your time starts now. IGTV was the long-form video application of which social networking service?
Instagram.
Correct. The Vatican City's flag depicts a tiara traditionally worn by what leader?
Pope.
Queen.
The Pope. A hit song for Welsh singer Tom Jones was Green Green Grass of what?
Home.
Pass.
Home. Leeton is a country town in which Australian
New
state?
South Wales.
Victoria.
New South Wales. The 2021 Sydney to Hobart Yacht Race line honours went to Black what?
Sabbath.
Jack. How many daughters did playwright William Shakespeare have?
2.
2.
Correct. Wellywood is a nickname for the film industry of which New Zealand city?
Wellington.
Correct. Which hit Broadway musical features the song The Wicked Witch of the East?
The Wizard of Oz.
Wicked. A radio and TV game show hosted by Groucho Marx was You Bet Your What?
Life.
Life.
Correct. Beginning with A, what is a counting frame that uses beads strung on wires?
Abacus.
Abacus.
Correct. A short story by Rudyard Kipling is How the Leopard Got His
Spot.
Stop.
She was in time.
Just in time, Beck. Congratulations. $12,000.
In-laws and parents along. We can have got.
All right, 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Tookie, good luck. And your time starts now. Withholding from one debtor to pay another is said to be robbing Peter
To pay Paul.
Correct. What no-tackle rugby variant shares a name with one of the 5 senses?
Touch.
Pass.
Touch. A 2017 film in which sci-fi franchise is subtitled Covenant.
Star Wars.
Prometheus.
Alien. What is the grammatical term for the name of a person, place, or thing?
Noun.
Noun, yeah.
Correct. Electronics company Sharp was founded in which Asian country?
Japan.
Japan.
Correct. A radio national presenter and regular columnist for the Australian is Philip who?
Adams.
Banks.
Adams. In the NBA, the abbreviation OT stands for what period of playing time?
Overtime.
Yeah.
Correct. A geometric axiom says the shortest distance between 2 points
Straight
is
line.
a straight what?
Line.
Correct. Prior to his death, how many of Jeff Buckley's albums were released? 2. 1. The term barnstorm was coined in which country?
America.
Yeah.
Correct. Cameron Green is an all-rounder for Australia in which team sport?
Rugby league.
Cricket. A two-pronged device that emits...
You don't have all rounders in rugby.
Well done. $12,000. You're going to be good in the final chase. This will be a great team. We've got to get you back there. Here comes the beast.
Good afternoon, Tookie.
Good afternoon, Mark.
Well, I once sneezed so hard, I snapped 4 of Goliath's. Now that was a sneeze.
that is a sneeze. Now, I have, of course, a 3-step head start. 2 minutes on the clock. Hands on buzzers. Best of luck, guys. Your final chase starts now. Vicky is a diminutive
Victoria.
of common English girl's name. Victoria. Correct. Sweden's national flag is yellow and what other colour?
Blue.
Blue. Correct. Marlon Brando stars in the 50s film title On the What?
Waterfront.
Beck. Water.
Waterfront. In military surveillance, OTHR stands for Over the Horizon What?
Radar.
Claire.
Radar. Born Standing Up is the memoir of comedy icon Steve who?
Martin.
Beck. Pass.
Martin. In which US state is Mount Kaala?
Hawaii.
North Dakota.
Hawaii. What legume is main ingredient in crunchy nut cornflakes?
Claire.
Corn.
Peanut.
Oh,
The nutfa
yeah,
is the currency of which East African country?
Liam.
Nigeria.
Eritrea. In medicine, FBC stands for full blood what?
Claire. Count.
Correct. Roadrunner is a documentary about food writer Anthony who?
Beck. Bourdain.
Correct. Hemingway's novel For Whom the Bell Tolls is set in which war?
Spanish Civil War.
Liam.
Second.
Spanish Civil War. A classic book of schoolyard rhymes is Far Out Brussels. What?
Sprout.
Claire. Sprout.
Correct. The fashion brand Von Dutch originated in which country?
Beck.
Netherlands.
Germany.
United States. A nor'wester wind blows from which intercardinal direction?
Northwest.
Claire. North.
Northwest. Jesse Custer is the protagonist of which comic and TV show?
Beck. Pass.
Preacher. The word entourage is borrowed from which language?
French.
Liam.
French.
Correct. The highest ranking US military award is the Medal of what?
Honor.
Liam.
Honor. Correct. The calamander tree is native to which large Asian island?
Claire.
Taiwan.
Thailand.
Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
In which country is the Roald Dahl Museum?
Beck. UK.
Correct. Rapture was an 80s hit for which new wave punk band?
Claire. Blondie.
Correct. By definition, a balloonist travels in what aircraft?
Balloon.
Liam.
Hot air balloon.
Correct. Which fantasy book series features the Truth Potion Veritaserum?
Claire. Narnia.
Harry Potter. All right. 13 steps down here, Beastie.
Got a job to do.
All right. Let's see what happens when the final chase continues right after. Beastie, you good to go?
Yes.
All right, it's time for the final chase.
Yeah, I shouldn't take long. Fire ups.
Mark, good luck, and your final chase starts now. The hit film Jaws was directed by Stephen who?
Spielberg.
Correct. In which country did the failed beer hall putsch coup?
Germany.
Correct. In mammals, prolactin promotes production of which liquid?
Milk.
Milk.
Correct. What word means the depreciation on an intangible asset?
Depreciation.
Stop the clock.
Uh,
What word means the depreciation on an intangible asset?
I have no idea.
Devalue. I suppose.
Yeah, we'll go devalue.
no.
Amortization.
Oh, that's what it means.
All right.
I'm not an accountant.
Chaser needs 10. 1:42 on the clock. And your time restarts now. Viminal is one of the famed 7 hills of where?
Rome.
Correct. The leopard seal is also commonly known as the what leopard?
Snow leopard.
Great leopard.
Stop the clock. The leopard seal is also commonly known as the what leopard?
Water. Sea leopard.
Sea leopard.
Yeah,
Ocean
makes
leopard.
most sense. Sea leopard won't be ocean.
Say.
Sea leopard. Do you think C?
I think so.
Yeah, we'll go C.
Say C.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done. And that is a pushback. C leopard is what we're chasing. 132 on the clock. Chaser now needs 10. And your time restarts now. In TV's The Blacklist, Red Reddington is played by James who?
Spader.
Correct. Which US city is served by Dulles International Airport?
Washington.
Well, yeah,
DC.
Washington.
Correct.
Yeah.
A classic British condiment for fish and chips is malt what?
Vinegar.
Correct. Shanghai's Huangpu River is a tributary of which large river?
Yangtze.
Correct. Which Verdi opera title is a short form of Nebuchadnezzar?
Nabucco.
Correct. What anatomical term is given to the serrated edges of a saw?
Teeth.
Correct. In 1968, Mauritius gained independence from which
France.
country?
France.
Stop the clock. In 1968, Mauritius gained independence from which country?
Well, he's a British.
I would have thought it would be France as well.
I seem to speak French. Maybe it's a British colony. Might be
else are you
Union Jack on its
thinking?
flag, actually. I don't know.
UK.
Yep.
The only other. Yep.
Yeah.
UK.
That is a pushback. Good pushback, guys. Chasing is 54 on the clock. And your time, Mark, restarts. Now, what common Italian expression of surprise also means my mum?
Mamma Mia.
Correct. Which Dickens title character marries Agnes Whitfield?
Nicholas Nickleby.
Stop the clock. Which Dickens title character marries Agnes Whitfield?
Dickens. The only other one I can think of is Oliver Twist. Or David Copperfield. What do you think?
It's not Ebenezer Scrooge.
A title character though. I think because he's not in the title. Or do you think David?
Let's have an answer.
Go with that.
David Copperfield?
Go, David Copperfield. Good push. You've got some good information there with you, Beck. Well
Oh
done.
my god.
Chaser needs 5. 44 seconds on the clock, and your time restarts now. The automotive abbreviation LEV stands for low emission what?
Vehicle.
Correct. A 1950 Billy Wilder film is Sunset what?
Boulevard.
Boulevard.
Correct. A pioneering bluegrass banjo player was Earl who?
Hickey.
Pass.
Stop the clock.
I don't know any banjo players.
No idea.
Anything?
Wild.
Oh. Wild.
Scruggs.
Oh.
Scruggs.
Oh, yeah.
Now we all know. Chaser needs 3, 30 seconds on the clock. Your time restarts. Now, Basque people are native to France and which
Spain.
Spain.
Correct. Yearbook is a memoir by Hollywood comedy star Seth Who?
Rogan.
Rogan.
Correct. The phrase ad locum is borrowed from which
Latin.
language?
Latin.
There it is.
Yeah.
You've got to be 120 seconds there. A couple of interesting pushbacks there, Beck. Well done, BC.
Rogan McFarlane. I flipped the coin right.
Yeah, right. All right, guys, unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to that.